going live.
Doing it live.
Progress
This is a good
bars.
one.
Okay.
Going. Doesn't say. Okay, redirecting to YouTube. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to the after show. Patrons. This is
Or
the
2 years from now, non-patrons.
or 2 years from now, non-patrons.
Yeah.
This is the third in our series of Who Wants to Be in Nintendo Air games that were sent in by listener Zach Miller, hacker alias Miller 1902, who has put together trivia games for Nintendo World Report's panels at Penny Arcade Expo, PAX.
Yes.
In the past, he's Quizmeister General, you might say. He sent us in these games, and now we're playing them. So this is the third round. That means that Greg is in the hot
I know
seat
about Nintendo
this week, and Phil is asking the questions.
I am.
So CJ is my phone a friend.
I will now hand this over to you, Philip.
So the first week we did this, I was in the hot seat and I reached 32,000.
You earned 16,000.
I earned 16,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I earned 16. CJ was on last week and he earned 8,000.
Yes.
Okay, so Greg, your score to beat. Not that this is a competition,
Not at all. No.
Unless you win.
unless I win.
Perish the thought.
But your goal is to beat the 16,000. You need to get to the 32,000 question.
Okay, let me bring up an unrelated document on my other screen. No.
Please do. Please do. Okay. So, CJ will be there for phoning a friend.
I'm here.
And
here
of
for you,
course,
Greg.
also have
Did I get
your
a 50-50?
you have your 50-50 as well.
Yeah.
So, let us begin. The $100 question, Gregory. What new character was playable in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on Nintendo Switch? Your choices are Mario, Steve from Accounting, Funky Kong, or Stanley the Bugman.
I really hope I don't even get the 100-point question right.
That'd be hilarious.
I'm going to go with C, Funky Kong.
Final answer?
Final answer.
The answer is indeed Funky Kong. Congratulations.
Breathing down CJ's neck.
You have earned 100
100
coins. I'm going to slowly scroll up here.
Yes.
For $200, Gregory, what is the name of Link's nemesis? Is it A, Bowser, B, Ganon, C, motion controls, or D, obsolescence?
I feel like there are 3 possible correct answers here.
I believe, according to the plot, according to the game's story.
Thank you. You know what? Thank you for that clarification, because this was a vague question.
I don't normally give clues out like this, but
I appreciate it. I'm going to go with B, Ganon.
yes.
Ganon.
Yes. Dorf on golf.
Dorf on golf.
Oh
God.
Here we go. Number
God.
3.
Oh man.
Blood pressure's
come
going
on.
up. No, I know.
This seems difficult, but it's actually pretty easy. $300 question. What former NFL coach and commentator is attached to a long-running video game franchise? Your choices are A, John Madden, B, Joe Montana, C,
That's Montana.
Tiger Woods, or D,
if Joe Montana really was an option, I'd pick him just
just
out of principle.
and
Hell
D,
yeah.
Curly Lambeau.
Well,
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who Curly Lambeau
I'm
is.
assuming he's a football person.
I know there was a Globetrotter named Curly, but I don't think it's the
that's
same person. Yeah.
One of 3 Stooges named Curly.
Can you go what? I'm gonna go with A, John Madden.
The answer is indeed A, John Madden. Good job. I was sticking with
excellent.
sports.
We've come across a
CJ.
John Madden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I know of Curly Howard.
Yes.
First name. What's Curly's first name, CJ? You're so smart.
I have no idea.
Ron.
Jerome.
Oh, that's
Jerome. Jerome Horowitz is
Man.
Curly's real name. Okay. Moving on to the $500 question.
Oh, big bucks.
What recurring Mario enemy debuted in Super Mario Brothers 2? That is the USA version of the good Mario 2.
That's right.
Is it A, Goombas, B, Shy Guys, C, Octoroks, or D, Bowser Jr.?
I was watching a video the other day where somebody actually had unironically said we didn't get to the Japanese Mario Brothers 2 because Nintendo thought that US gamers just weren't good enough to deal with Japanese Mario Brothers 2. And I'm like, no, it just wasn't a good game.
Right.
I'm going to go with B, Shy Guys.
The answer is indeed B,
Can
Shy
you imagine,
Guys.
by the way, if they had actually released the Japanese Mario 2?
I think we'd be in a really different place with that franchise.
Yeah.
I think we would too.
Yeah.
And there would have been such an outcry from
what?
parents. Like, I spent $40
for the exact same game.
This?
My kid hates this.
No, there wouldn't.
I think though there would have been a backlash from people not liking the game.
I think there would have been a backlash from people not liking it. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case.
It was different when it was wasn't it for the disc system in Japan? It wasn't released as a cart, was it?
The second one? I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it was a disc system game.
Disc, yeah.
But no, I think because, well, first of all, we wouldn't have known what we were missing. Second of all, it's not like overly difficult games were usual on that system.
All I'm gonna say is,
yeah, but that started off difficult.
When that started popping
so
up,
did
around
Ninja
here,
Gaiden. So did Mega Man.
Yeah, but okay, but what I'm saying is when that started popping up on those 101 cartridges around here,
right?
And I didn't know any better, I really thought it was some kind of bootleg knockoff,
right,
of Mario Brothers.
But again, if the first issue of Nintendo Power had Mario
issue of Nintendo Power,
but you know what? Everyone else did.
Everyone else did.
If Nintendo,
there's that American,
anyway. Exactly.
Exceptionalism.
If Nintendo promoted
everyone else
Mario 2, the Japanese version, the way they promoted Mario 2 USA, people would have loved it.
All I'm saying is,
I do.
Objectively poorer game than.
Oh, of course it
Mario
is. It
Brothers
is.
2
It absolutely
USA.
is. It I do not like the lost levels.
No,
at all. But if that was what Nintendo released instead of releasing Doki Doki Panic over here, people would have eaten it up because everyone would have been like ate it up because it would have just been like, oh, new Mario, more levels. People would have been crazy for it.
Possible.
I absolutely believe that. I think marketing would have taken it. Greg's getting bored.
No, it's getting near midnight.
Okay, the $1,000 question. Which Mario game featured the first appearance of the cat suit? Is it A, Super Mario 3D Land, B, Super Mario 3D World, C, Super Mario Odyssey, or D, Super Mario Party?
See, I don't want to go 50-50 here because I know exactly what you're going to do. So I'm a little worried here. But I'm going to go with B, Super Mario 3D World.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer. Too bad, because that is correct. And I wanted you to lose. Clever. For $2,000, Greg.
Let's go with a wubba dubba dubba dat true.
For $2,000,
Wubba dubba dubba dat true.
The Messenger. An excellent indie platformer, I would agree.
Gotta play this.
I would agree. Is primarily inspired by what NES game? Is it A, Star Fox? Is it B, Ice Climber? Is it C, Ninja Gaiden?
Yep.
Okay. Or D, Super Smash Brothers?
I have barely played The Messenger. I hear it's quite good. but I've played enough of it to be confident in saying that it is based or primarily inspired by Ninja Gaiden.
Yes, it
And I
is
know it's-
indeed.
And oh wait, Gaiden. Sorry,
It's Gaiden.
Gaiden,
Yeah,
right.
we all
Yeah.
know. We were being coy. We were having a little fun.
like we pronounced it in the 80s.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Ninja Gaiden.
Play some Ninja Gaiden. Play some
Ninja
Nobunga's
Gaiden.
Ambition.
Mhm.
No bungus ambition.
For $4,000,
Legend of
Greg.
Cage.
That was another one. For $4,000, what is the subtitle for the 3DS remake of the second Metroid game? Is it A, Samus Returns? Is it B, The Return of Samus? Is it C, Samus Aran? Or is it D, Samus's Revenge?
This is so unfair.
You do still have your 50-50 and you do have
I know,
your
but
phone a
again,
friend.
the 50-50 is not going to help here
It might.
because I know which. No, I know Phil well enough to know which two will still be there. I'm going to go with B, The Return of Samus.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The answer is A, Samus Returns.
Shit.
Holy.
You didn't even, you could have used. I reminded you that you had.
Zero chance. There was zero chance you were going to leave anything but Samus Returns and The Return of Samus on
I
that screen.
would not. I would not. Actually, what I was going to do, I was going to leave Samus Returns and Samus's Revenge.
Okay.
Were the two I was going to leave.
I knew it was one of the first two.
Yeah.
I am not that cruel.
Oh, well.
Not to you.
I got
You
2,000
could-
points.
you
I'm happy
didn't
with
even
that.
2,000.
No, I didn't trust
CJ,
CJ to help
He
me.
didn't even trust you.
He didn't.
No.
I was ready to take your phone call. I was ready.
Yeah.
Sitting here. An operator
Disappointed.
standing by.
Disappointed, Greg.
2,000 points is all I wanted. It wasn't a competition, so
Very disappointed. Well, now that I scored the highest out of all three of us, congratulations to me for being the smartest and the most handsome. So
Half
good
truth.
job, Phil. Good job, Phil.
We
Let's
can keep going.
let's go
Yeah,
through
let's
the
keep
other
going.
ones.
Let's keep
CJ
going.
and I see what
can't-
CJ and I can do
I
here.
can't believe you didn't even bother with your lifelines.
I just
You
don't
didn't.
trust either of you.
You could have done it.
Yeah.
I would have said The Return of Samus.
See?
I knew the answer without looking at it over here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
$8,000 in the game Punch Out on NES. What was the American name for the Japanese character Vodka Drunkinsky? Is it
This is good.
Super Macho Man, Soda Popinski, Patches O'Houlihan,
That's
Mike
great.
Tyson?
Soda Popinski.
It's
Soda
A, of course.
Popinski,
It's Soda
obviously.
Popinski, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, he was named that in the arcade version over here. He
Yeah.
was or did
Or
did
Oh, I
Did the
thought he
arcade
was
version-
still Vodka Drunkinsky.
was he Vodka
Yeah.
Drunkinsky in the arcade game? I thought he
Believe so.
was. Yeah. I may be wrong. They may
Who
have-
knows?
they-
I've
they may
never
have
played
changed
the
it.
arcade version.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, man.
I did like once, and then of
Really?
course on Arcade Archives.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
$16,000 question. What do we have here? Who published the first two
Hmm.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance games before Nintendo brought the third
Hmm.
one in 2019? Is it Ubisoft? Is it Koei Tecmo? Is it Bandai Namco? Or is it D, Activision? I was right.
I'm not
Phone a
sure.
friend. Phone a friend.
Well, no, we're not. You and I
Oh,
are
wait,
just
we're not
guessing
doing
at
that?
this point.
It's Activision.
Was it Activision? It was Ubisoft or Activision
No.
for me. Yeah, I'll go with Activision because CJ
It
seems
is-
so sure of himself.
It is Activision.
Yeah.
It was indeed
Activision.
Activision. 32.
That
Well,
one has a bold.
This one still has a
That one's
bold
got
one.
bold.
This one has a bold one, and it is the answer.
I'm going to get Shadows of the Empire before I even read the question.
The question is, which of these Star Wars games is not on Switch? Episode 1 Racer, Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, or Shadows of the Empire. This one is spoiled because it is
That's funny.
highlighted Shadows of the Empire, but I would have gotten that one.
If I could only have made it to the 32K question, I would have
I
had
know,
an
right?
easy win there.
64K. Okay, these are not. The answer is not given away here. In Link's Awakening, the character referred to as Mamu, which is his Japanese name, is probably better known by American gamers as A, Chain Chomp, B, Wart, C, Goomba, or D, Like.
It's Wart.
Wart.
It is indeed Wart.
Justice for Wart.
It is indeed Wart. $125,000 question.
Person, right? He shouldn't have. Anyway.
$125,000 question. What
I just
alias...
want to see him back in a Mario game. That's all.
I know, right? What alias does King K. Rool go by in Donkey Kong Country 3?
Here's where
actually
everything really would have fallen apart.
I believe I know this one. I'm going to check the answers in a second. Is it A, King Crusher K. Rool? Is it Baron K. Rulenstein? Is it Captain K. Rool? Or is it Colonel K. Rool?
Wasn't the third game Wasn't the third game piratey themed? Maybe.
I don't know. I don't want to
Captain.
say.
I'm going to say Captain. Say Captain. Probably not right.
I'm saying Baron K. Rulenstein. I don't even care if I'm right. That's a great name.
Greg is correct.
Really?
All
yeah.
Right.
I thought it was Captain as well. I think it was the second game that had. It might have been the second game that had the pirate theme.
The piratey theme, okay.
Yeah, because I think that he was Captain K. Rool in one of the games, but I might be mistaken because the Donkey Kong Country games, at least the three original ones, are not very good.
I'll tell you what, though, first one had some fantastic music.
Well, you know what's weird? It's a rare game that has really nice graphics and really good sound, really good music.
Yeah.
And not terribly fun gameplay.
A lot of that soundtrack last night that I was listening to, there was a lot of Donkey Kong Country on there. A lot of it, especially the underwater stages.
Oh, yeah.
Which were just beautiful to listen to.
No, that game had great music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. We're at the $250,000 question. Which of these Game Boy games does not feature a cameo appearance by Mario? Ooh. Is it Alleyway, F1 Race, Solar Striker, or Kicks?
Solar Striker.
I would say Kicks because that was like a Taito game, right?
I'm not going to tell you.
I'm saying Kicks.
It is F1 Race.
Really? Solar Striker had a Mario cameo? I really want to see what that was.
Yeah, because Alleyway
is easy. He's flying the little ship.
He's piloting the box
on the box.
Yeah. Kicks. Yeah, he does show up. That's the one where he's wearing like the sombrero, he's playing a little guitar in the desert.
I knew that.
And he's got a sombrero.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a sombrero and like a little like poncho on. See, I didn't think he was in Solar Striker. I thought he maybe had like a victory screen in F1 Race or something, but
that's what I thought too.
I don't remember him being in Solar Striker.
So I wonder, maybe I'm thinking of an NES F1 game or something because I know.
Yeah,
there is some racing games, on the NES where I'm sure he's on the box at the very least.
Yeah, because I do not remember his cameo in Solar Striker, so I'll have to look that up afterwards. But $500,000. What new characters, Faye and Miyu, joined the Star Fox team in the NES Super NES Classic, SNES Classic, Star Fox 2. What kind of animals are they? Faye and Miyu, are they a sheep and a monkey, dog and lynx, a goat and a bobcat, or a red panda and a ferret?
I'm going to say goat and bobcat.
I'm going to say red panda and ferret.
The answer, goat and bobcat.
Man, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
It's based on the sounds of the names. Mew.
Mew.
I'm guessing Faye is an onomatopoeia for what a goat sounds like.
Faye.
Yeah.
Faye. And
the big... I just wanted to use the word onomatopoeia.
There you go.
Boy, if Greg had actually used one of his lifelines,
he would have gotten them all wrong.
Look how far he could have gone.
I don't trust you guys.
Yeah.
The $1 million question. What Nintendo developer is credited with designing the Famicom/NES? Is it A, Shigeru Miyamoto? Is it B, Gunpei Yokoi?
I so easily could have gotten this.
Is it C, Takehiro Izushi? Or D, Masayuki Uemura?
Isn't it Gunpei Yokoi?
I don't
CJ?
think so.
No,
I think it's
it's
Masayuki
Is it
Uemura.
Uemura. I'm gonna go with that.
It is Uemura.
Yeah.
It is Masayuki Uemura. Gunpei Yokoi, of course, credited for the Game Boy.
Right.
Yes.
And perhaps to his disadvantage, the Virtual Boy.
Game & Watch.
And of course, Game & Watch, yes.
Yeah.
And several of their pre-video game toys that Nintendo produced. But Masayuki Uemura is credited as the creator of the NES.
There you go.
So there it is. There we go. Greg, the worst out of all of us.
I am looking up the Mario cameo in Solar Striker because I am
stopping that share.
Really curious.
I don't remember that either, and I really want to.
Metal Gear, maybe
check that out.
as a 6 pilot.
Mario cameo, Solar Striker.
No, it's not on this list.
Solar
Striker's such a rarely spoken about game.
What's that?
You just don't hear or read a lot about Solar Striker, you know?
Right. Let's see.
As you're looking that up,
We could probably say goodbye.
this is great radio material. Want to say thank you, patrons, for supporting the show, and I want to say thank you to Mr. Zach Miller for sending in.
Those are fun.
These excellent series of quizzes that we have done over the past 3
Hold on a
shows.
second.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
You screwed up the answer.
I didn't screw up the answer.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I did not screw up the answer. The answer was, and I'm gonna double check it because I am finding screenshots here
of F1
Mario and F1 race.
Of F1 race victory screens. That's with like Mario and Toad and Link and Pit and Donkey Kong and Samus.
Oh, I thought so.
And I think the question was wrong.
I think that calls honestly that whole quiz into question.
No, it does not.
Yeah, because let me see here. 250K.
Mm-hmm.
A alleyway, B F1 race, C Solar Striker, D kicks. 250. 250 does say B, which is F1 race.
There we go.
I don't know.
I feel somewhat
calling
vindicated.
the quiz into question.
Yep. I mean, luckily
who's to say any of the other answers were right?
Well, I mean,
who has that kind of time?
Are you sure you're not American?
And certainly I'm aware of what the subtitle for
I believe in the
Metroid
alternate facts of other answers.
All right. Thank you, Zach Miller, for sending in these quizzes, and thank you, patrons. And hopefully you enjoy these after shows as much as we enjoy doing them. You can send quizzes.
We're supposed to enjoy doing these?
Yeah. If you have an idea for a game that we can play on the after show, please email it to player1podcast@gmail.com. Everybody stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Is that a thing people say in podcasts? Stay out of trouble, folks.
This is why this is why Peter Weller got the role of RoboCop over CJ at the audition.
That's right.
Stay out of trouble.
Stay safe. Hope your family's safe.
Dead or alive,
you're
coming with me. Yes, if that's
sure.
Okay.
And we will talk at you again next week.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.